Hello, my name's Elijah Wells, and today the Razzie Nominations came out. As you may expect from the Golden Globes, BAFTAs, and the Oscars, we'll just say it's the upside down here, as in this will award the worst of the worst, including a musical that we'll just say depicted one of the most iconic princesses of modern history, but a movie beat it to a punch and was much better, but this movie is actually worst. A typical run-of-the-mill Taken ripoff, someone cashing in on an internet craze and some stereotype, and Warner Brothers wanting to make an advertisement for HBO Max rather than a Space Jam sequel, and Rear Window but for dumb people. So, let's get on with it. The Razzie Nominations for Worst Picture. There's Diana, the musical, the Netflix version, not the Kristen Stewart version, Infinite, Karen, Space Jam, A New Legacy, and Woman in the Window. Diana musical, I watched the trailer of it just only an hour ago, and I get the impression that it's basically mostly a musical version of Diana, but pretty much watering down certain aspects of her life and to make it more commercial, more friendly, more PG rated. Even though I watched Spencer last year with Kristen Stewart, and that was a brilliant movie. There's Infinite. I don't remember watching the trailer. I did remember watching the trailer, yet I don't remember it at the same time, so let's move forward. Karen. Seriously, we're banking on stereotype already, being blonde woman, overly entitled, racist, and wants to talk to the manager. What's to it? What are you going to do? Make a reverse Get Out or something? I don't know. And there's Space Jam, A New Legacy. Without Michael Jordan, this time they have LeBron James, who instead of saving the Looney Tunes from some Oblivion thing, I don't know, I haven't seen the film either, he ends up being a mascot for HBO Max. Living in the UK where both basketball isn't popular and we don't have HBO Max, the movie is just from the outset, it's already an awkward experience. And Woman in the Window, it's basically Girl on the Train but boring, or Rear Window but dumb, or any movie about suspicious neighbours ever conceived by man but watered down to the point it's probably boring. I think I can't see Space Jam, A New Legacy win this one, just because for the controversial plan that Warner Brothers put all the Warner Brothers films on HBO Max as well as cinema releases, so yeah, just coming back to bite them. For Worst Actor, there's Scott Eastwood for Dangerous, Roy Hoffman for Diana Musical, LeBron James for Space Jam, A New Legacy, Ben Platt from Dear Evan Hansen, and Mark Wahlberg for Infinite. I think it's either going to be LeBron James for Space Jam 2, or Ben Platt for Dear Evan Hansen, who basically plays a college student, but he's well into his 30s or 40s now. He looks way too old to be a student. He would not. If I seen him walking past the university halls or walking down the corridor, I'd probably mistake him for a member of staff. For Worst Actress, Amy Adams, Woman in the Window, Janet Leigh DeWall for Diana in the Musical, Megan Fox, Midnight in the Switchgrass, Tyra Manning for Karen, and Ruby Rose for Vanquish. I kind of want to give it to Jenna DeWall for Diana Musical, just I'm guessing the movie is a Poundland answer to Spencer, a Poundland knockoff or something. For Worst Supporting Actress, there's Amy Adams for Dear Evan Hansen, Sophie Cookson for Infinite, Evan David for Diana Musical, Judy Kay for Diana Musical, and Tyra Manning for every last one of them. Yeah, I can't want to give it to either Judy Kay for Diana Musical or Evan David also for Diana Musical. I can't want to see either one of them win. And for Worst Supporting Actor, there's Ben Affleck for Last Duel, Nick Cannon for Misfits, Mel Gibson, Dangerous, and Keith Keegan for Diana the Musical, and Jared Leto, House of Gucci. Knowing I've actually seen one of the performances in the movie, I'm definitely hands down giving it to Jared Leto for House of Gucci, or basically being like a walking, talking Italian stereotype throughout the entire movie. Like, I feel like this is like basically improv Sunday rather than like a serious Oscar contender. His performance, like him basically doing some improvisations, like Mamma mia, I like the pizzeria. Let's watch some multiple. I'm from Italiano. I like Luca from Pixaro. Like, doing the most obnoxious, inane stereotypes in history. Like, it's almost unintentionally hilarious at best. I just like it. And also, was performance by Bruce Willis in a 2021 movie. Bruce Willis in American Siege, Bruce Willis in Apex, Bruce Willis in Cosmic Sin, Bruce Willis in Deadlock, Bruce Willis in Fortress, Bruce Willis in Midnight in Switchgrass, Bruce Willis in Out of Death, and Bruce Willis in Survive the Game? Yep. Bruce Willis had such an awful 2021 that there's like an entire category based for him. And yep, before you ask, I think I don't care who wins this one because Bruce Willis is the loser in that category. Well, or winner, or whatever you say. Man, we truly live in the most weirdest timeline. After that weird category, we have Worst Screen Couple. Any klutzy member or lamely lyric and choreographed musical number in Diana the Musical, LeBron James and any Warner Brothers cartoon character or any Time Warner product he dribbled on in Space Jam: A New Legacy, Jared Leto and either his 17-pound latex face or his geeky clothes and a ridiculous accent from House of Gucci, Ben Pratt and any character who acts like practicing 24/7 as normal, yeah, Evan Henson, and Tom and Jerry, aka the Itchy and Scratchy Zoo from Tom and Jerry movie. Oh, okay. Whoever like came up with these names at the Razzies deserve a raise already. I think I want to go with LeBron James for any Warner cartoon or character or anything from HBO Max he probably dribbled on. Like, LeBron James and basically a HBO Max for Space Jam 2: A New Legacy. Okay. For worst remake, rip-off, or sequel, there's Karen, which is an inverted remake of Cruel, Space Jam: A New Legacy, a sequel to Space Jam, Tom and Jerry the movie based off the Tom and Jerry TV show, Twist, a rap remake of Oliver Twist, The Woman in the Window, a rip-off of Rear Window. Okay, a part of me wants to be... no, all of me wants to be Space Jam: A New Legacy, just how badly received it was compared to its original. Like, the original got, like, mixed reviews, but me being a 90s kid, I enjoyed it when I was a kid. But, oh boy, I don't think I have any saving graces for this one at all. For worst director, there's Christopher Ashley for Diana the Musical, Stephen Crosby for Evan Henson, Coke Daniels, Karen, Rennie Harlan for The Misfits, and Joe White for The Woman in the Window. Like, there's someone called Coke Daniels directing Karen. Like, I'm not making that stuff up. Either this is Coke as in Coke brand or Coke as in cocaine. So, I'm giving it to Karen for this one, or Cocaine Daniel. Finally, and leastly, the worst screenplay. Diana the Musical, Karen, The Misfits, Twist, Woman in the Window. I think it's going to be either Karen or Diana the Musical. because I have probably heard the most negative things out of these two films, but it's definitely going to be one of these two films. And also, speaking of Coke Daniels, he or she is writing Karen, so we live in a weird timeline. Well, these are my views on the Razzie nominations. Let me know in the comments what you thought about them. Like this video, subscribe, and also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And this is Elijah Wells, and bye!